actor, showman, song and dance man. In his day, he had them lining up around the block at movie theaters and vaudeville houses all across the country. Well, recently, James Cagney was drawing huge crowds again, this time as the star of an auction, one of the very first to be simulcast live on television and the internet. It was theater. It had the energy of a Broadway opening. The star, the late, great James Cagney. Hundreds of collectors and die-hard fans came to the estate auction at Doyle, New York to seek out anything Cagney.
One thing I really would like to bid on is the passports, bank book, the personal ID cards, anything that personally belonged to Cagney.
From his personal collection of photos, paintings, tap shoes, raccoon coats to awards, honors, and his classic Bentley.
I have 54,000. Do I hear 56?
The star power of actor James Cagney was evident as lights, camera, and action captured this first ever auction to be presented live on both PaxNet television and the internet auction service ibidlive.tv.
I've got 1,500. It's on my left. Do I hear 16?
Auctioneer Joanne Perino-Mornay had never seen an evening as exciting as this in her 20-year career. A night that brought $30,000 for the 6.4-carat diamond ring Cagney gave his wife, Frances Vernon.
People feel towards James Cagney like I've never seen them feel about another celebrity. They love him. They love him. They adore him. They're enamored of him. They will always, always, always remember James Cagney.
Cagney personified a true American hero. From vaudeville, he shot to stardom in Hollywood, playing tough guys in gangster movies. At the same time he thrilled moviegoers, he was a big star who showed his support for the war effort. He even shot short movies to help boost American morale and sell war bonds.
Let's all back the attack.
It was Cagney's style, grace, and sincerity that inspired many of the Cagney collectors.
We're James Cagney fans, and I met Angela on the web, and she flew over from England, and I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we drove here, and we're just hoping that we're going to be fortunate enough to bid and to win.
And they had plenty to bid on, from Cagney's Oscar for Yankee Doodle Dandy to his Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I remember I watched on TV when he got this award, and I remember I was all excited that he had gotten this award. And I said to myself, boy, if that medal ever comes up for sale, I'm going to go for that. And it did.
Car collectors had a chance to literally drive away in one of Cagney's more showy possessions, his 1961 Bentley, which was prominently featured at the entrance of the auction house.
Mr. Cagney's 1961 Bentley S2 is my absolute favorite lot. Imagine the Hollywood entrance you would make driving up to any event, driving in that car.
And it was the Bentley that motivated Long Island collector Perry Margoliff to motor to the auction.
I collect musical instruments primarily, but I also really enjoy automobiles. I think they go hand in hand.
But Cagney wasn't represented only by the expensive and the extravagant. There were also many other items that excited Cagney collectors.
I'm looking for some of the stills, and I'm also looking for some of his personal memorabilia.
I particularly would like to buy one of his original paintings, if I'm lucky enough.
I have 54,000. Do I hear 56?
When the Bentley came up for bid, the price quickly forced Perry to call it quits. It sold to a phone bidder from Texas.
And it sold for $56,000 to number 1071.
Perry lost his chance for the car. So when two guitars came on the block, he anxiously began to bid. But eventually, he again was forced to drop out.
They just went way beyond where their in value or added celebrity value really was for me, and I just felt like, okay, at a certain point, just let it go. But I got some really nice pictures and, you know, art to hang up on my walls, which will remind me of the evening I had here, and I felt good about buying those things, and they're nice, and so it's enjoyable, you know? As long as you get something you feel good about, it makes it fun. And that's what it's all about.
The bidding came fast and furious when the Presidential Medal of Freedom was offered. And when the gavel came down at $45,000, the audience broke into applause. The Medal of Freedom would go home with rare coin collector Anthony Terranova.
I've never seen one of those offered for sale before. It's the highest award an individual can get from his country, you know, from a president, and it was James Cagney's, which is real important to me. I like James Cagney. I like Americana, and to me, his whole persona is Americana. I grew up with that as a kid. You know, as a kid in Brooklyn with the, you know, you dirty rat, you know, and all that stuff.
Both Dolores and Angela finally got in on the bidding, and when the night was over, they each had a personal treasure to take home. Dolores successfully bid $1,200 on 2 prized photo albums. Angela happily paid $2,400 for a James Cagney original watercolor.
I just do it. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I don't know what else to say. I'm so happy.
And enthusiastic collector Judy Green, after having paid $325 for an extensive scrapbook, left the evening quoting from Cagney's character in Yankee Doodle Dandy.
And I'll leave you with my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you. Good night.
The Cagney auction proved to be a huge success. It pulled in over $200,000 beyond what Doyle, New York expected. The Yankee Doodle Dandy opening night program sold for $1,900. His tap shoes choreographed a cool $6,000. His Martin 6-string guitar recorded $6,000, whereas his childhood flannel baseball uniform scored $2,500. Here are some collectibles that have commanded prices so outrageous